Hello, good evening, and welcome to Spelljammer Academy Hot Shots Part 1, Episode 4. Um, yes, sorry about last week. The weather decided that we weren't allowed to play, or at least I wasn't. Everyone else got to play. Well, everyone else got to play another D&D game. But yes, the weather knocked up my internet, so it was intermittent for a couple of hours, literally about 5 minutes before we were about to start. So yes, apologise for last week and us not being available, but that is why we are now on this one time only Monday night slot, because it was the only other way we could corral everyone together to play this week. Otherwise, it wasn't going to happen at all this week either. But yes, before we get into D&D, a word about our sponsors, the social media and stuff. Sponsors first. Returning sponsors are, of course, the wonderful, for every episode now for the last couple of years, Loki Battle Mats, an award-winning UK-based TTRPG accessory creator. There are many books of battle mats, the little, big, giant sizes, and their modular book sets are full of amazing artwork that add an awesome backdrop to any tabletop game. If you are interested in finding out more, please pop over to any social media. Type in LOKE, Loki Battle Mats, on Facebook.
I always spell it wrong.
Or visit lokibattlemats.com to view their amazing artwork and shop their physical maps, or Drive Through RPG, where you can find quite a few of their digital maps for free, just for you to try it. Compatible with all main virtual tabletop websites. Our second sponsor is the wonderful and amazing Sirenscape. Thanks, as always, to the amazing team over there for the atmosphere and the music. You can add the sounds you will hear tonight and more to your games. All you have to do is pop over to sirenscape.com. You can now stream it to your friends through a straight through on a desktop window or the mobile app. The app is free. Once you sign up, it comes with 20 sound sets that are included just to get you started. You don't even need to register. So please pop over to sirenscape.com to find out more, because epic games need epic sound. Social media. Yes, you can find this community on many different forms of social media. In fact, we have Discord. Yes, come along, join the Discord community where many geeky people talk about lots and lots of geeky things and gravy. Pop over to our Facebook, or Heavyweight Gaming's Facebook. Pop over to Twitter. There's a Twitter as well. There is not yet a TikTok. I'm wearing him down. I promise you, I'm wearing AD down. There will be a TikTok at some point. We haven't got Hive or Mastodon yet, unfortunately. But, fingers crossed. And
Can't remember anyone.
Only Gravy as well. That's still in the works. Tinder. What else? That's all the social media. If you would like to watch thousands of hours of prior D&D content, it's literally thousands of hours now, you can find us on YouTube. Pop over to... You're going in the wrong order now, Biggie. You can pop over to YouTube.
You're too slow. Read the chat.
Well, no. Follow what I'm saying. This is how it works.
I typed it first.
Biggie thinks he's an autoprompter. But yes, you can pop over to the YouTube. There is also... Oh, this will be fun. Try and type in a load of different connotations and see which one comes up and works. You can find the YouTube for Heavyweight Gaming, where you can find hundreds of hours of Fables Among Titans, When Glory Is Not Enough, and a Carbon 2185 game as well. There's also Vampire over there. So please pop over, give us a like, follow, and subscribe. You can also, if you search in Dice of the Beholder, find 89 episodes of the Chronicles of Needham, our currently on hiatus Sunday night campaign, because of, a small person coming into the world. But yes,
Daddy.
please pop over to those. You can also join us on Spotify, where if you can't watch, you can listen in the background to many, many, many hours of us. Us trying to break AD and my players trying to break me, basically. So you can pop over to Spotify and find Fables, Glory, and the Chronicles of Needham as well. I believe that is it. So it is now... yes! Okay. I'll bring everyone's faces up for this one, that's fine. Rerolls. Do you feel sorry for the adventurers? Monkey face. Donate 200 bits, cheers, to give the party a reroll. They can't be used on the DM or their saving throws. They don't roll over to the following week. There is no longer a cap, so they can have as many as they like. I am, at some point, though, going to have to put a limit on the amount of rerolls they can give themselves by donating. I'll have to have a
Well,
with
that
AD.
limit's supposed to be 0.
Yeah, I know. I know. However, it's Moose is the other one. Biggie. There we go. I, not AD, as the DM, can also earn a hero point or a reroll if you donate 500 bits. So yes.
What is a hero point?
That's just what he's written down. It's basically a reroll. Or give myself advantage. I don't know. Same thing, really. But yes, rerolls, social media, YouTube, Spotify, sponsors. I think we're done. Cool.
Are you sure?
Yes. No. But yes. But no. But yes.
You have forgotten the traditional start of our stream, though.
I don't have to swear every time. Please.
Yeah, you do.
No.
For us.
I do not have to swear every time. So...
Okay. How about just this time, then?
No. Previously, on Spelljammer Academy Hotshots, Part 1, tensions run high at Spelljammer Academy, thanks to a recent rash of thefts and an attack against the Academy's founder, the Merciless. The Academy's instructors made it clear that it is business as usual for the cadets, though. And you were put to a test as you participated in a competitive series of illusionary training exercises against another squad of cadets. You took charge of your own spelljamming ship, flying a magical simulation of wild space on a mission to seek out the wreckage of a ship lost in an asteroid cluster. The journey to the lost ship was not without peril. The ship got a couple of dings on the way. Also got a couple of dings on the way back. However, you very quickly saw off a band of pirates intent
Rather epically.
Rather epically. Intent on taking you down and taking back the cargo you'd recovered from the lost ship. But it was on the way back then to Spelljammer Academy. You made the courageous decision to help the other team of cadets who apparently were adrift in space, most of them having been injured, some of them unconscious. It was then, after choosing to help them, that the simulation ended and you discovered that these injuries were real, as the simulations had been tampered with by an unknown assailant. Looking after the injured crew and then bringing your own instructors back to consciousness who were injured in an explosion, you were given no more information by your instructors, who were quite secretive after you discovered some evidence of the tampering and sent you off to continue your evening and your education at Spelljammer Academy.
I thought they sent us to the pub, but there we go.
No,
They
we
sent,
sent us
they,
that
sent, they sent you off. You took yourselves to the pub.
Same thing.
So, it has been a week. A fairly quiet week since your incident in the simulation chamber. It is. There have been no more thefts, no more random attacks. However, your instructors have not let up on how rigorously they put you through training. It is then, as the first wave of basic training comes to its conclusion, that you are made aware before sleep that night that you are required to complete your first mission aboard a real spelljamming ship.
If that's been a week, does that mean we've leveled up?
No.
You beat me to it. God damn it. Insert
So-
dramatic. Ba, ba, ba.
Going through many, having a lot of you having been through many assault courses, getting to know your ships on the sky deck. I will ask at this point, Hipley, over the last week you will have been asked to make a decision
Oh no.
to determine what kind of training you will have completed throughout this week. Have you been focusing on spelljamming, or have you been with your other companions focusing on the ship, how it works, training yourself, the assault courses?
I would have concentrated on spelljamming, but if I had downtime, I would have probably joined them at least for the not so much the how the ship works, because I think I'd concentrate on my own artificism. Yep.
Okay.
But I might have possibly, when possible, joined them along the assault courses stuff to keep a crew together.
I'm doing the opposite. Any spare time, I'm sitting on the spelljamming and stuff.
Cool. Okay.
In our downtime as well, I might have shown Fang what I've been learning, trying to share at least a bit of it.
Cool. Okay.
Cool.
It is then at breakfast the next morning that you all come together to await your orders. You can see the GIF cook wave at you as you come in, and he puts your bowls of gunpowder chowder down in front of you on the tray. But he seems a bit harried. He's not as happy as normal, and he seems like he just wants you to get past the line and get everything out much quicker than usual. He's very preoccupied, like he's got somewhere to be. So you all go and sit at your regular table. Micken no longer joining you, as he seems to have been accepted by his crew for the most part. And the groups of cadets have properly split off now into what is essentially crews instead of just training groups. But as you sit there, you do see one young petty officer walk in their brand spanking new purple uniform. Ill-fitting, but they seem very proud of it. And they stand there beaming, holding what appears to be a mail sack. And as they shout out many names, you hear Micken's being called, and Micken's face beams as he rushes across and takes a letter, and just as he reads it, holds it to him and just sniffs it. And you get the sense that the letter may perhaps be perfumed. But he sits back down and starts to read it quietly. And then, as the petty officer picks up the last remaining letter, Fluffy,
You see Fang flinch.
is there a Fluffy?
Just
Or is this
reluctantly
is this
gets up and starts walking towards him.
Fluffy.
Just
Oh,
hunched shoulders, head down, just takes it and walks back.
Fluffy? Who's Fluffy?
it is not just a letter; it's a small package with a letter tied to the front.
I'll take it back and just stare at it for a bit.
Is that letter actually for you, Fang?
Glare at him.
Hipley is stripping their gun on the table, looking up and trying not to giggle.
Okay.
Open the package
Okay.
after a bit.
It is some wonderful, very sweet, like sticky puddings, basically, all like individually wrapped in baking paper. And you can see from the letter, you know the handwriting well. It is your mother has sent you a care package. Now,
Say a word. Just share out the puddings.
considering the island of Nimbral is incredibly secretive, and you didn't make anyone aware of where you were going when you left the Sword Coast, because of the circumstances under which you left, you're not actually surprised that your mum, knowing the kind of person she is, the kind of contacts she might have, the kind of work that she does, would possibly have determined your secret and found out where you were. But all the letter says is, proud of you, Fluffy. Do well. Love, Mum.
Get away.
My olfactory sensors are tingling.
You can see that a lot of other cadets at the tables are all kind of like looking at Fang and just like kind of just looking away quite quickly as everyone looks over, and they're like stifling giggles under their behind their hands.
Say a
Fang.
word.
Why did they call you Fluffy?
Don't call me Fluffy.
I wasn't calling you Fluffy. I was querying why they called you Fluffy.
Don't answer. Just
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm beginning to understand after a week.
Yeah. That's very well understood.
I think after a week he would have started to open up a bit more, but then this happens and he's just shut down.
Okay. As then you tuck in to the wonderful, like sticky toffee, like individual sticky toffee puddings from Fang's mum, which do all taste lovely, very rich, very moist. Always a good enough reason to use that word. Very moist.
Like my gears.
Chatter does begin to quiet as you see Bosun Tato make her entrance into the cadets' mess hall. She kind of scans the room for a moment, clocks you lot, and walks over. However, as she does so, she taps Micken on the shoulder and gestures for him to come as well. All right, you lot.
Sir?
She blows a massive cloud of smoke out towards you. So, an adamantine meteor struck the spire on Hakatha. You lot are going to recover it. You did well in your last recovery training session. I think you should do equally as well this time. The bad news is, Hakatha is populated solely by beholders and their kin. You know what beholders are, yes? Anyway, the good news is, an empty tyrant ship drifts just above Toril, waiting for a crew. And she gestures at you all. You will need to install a spell jamming helm on the command deck to make the ship fly. Travelling aboard the Beholder vessel, you should be able to reach the spire without attracting the attention, or wanted or unwanted, of any other tyrant ships patrolling Hakathan space. We'll drop you with Petty Officer Winston Ryback. And she looks over her shoulder. You can see Ryback now packing pots and pans and food into a huge rucksack that they just hoist over one shoulder. And for the first time now, they don't look harried. They just kind of smile at you from in the kitchen and then just walk out of the kitchen.
Do they have a new gun on them?
As they're leaving, can we see a gun on them?
You can see a gun on them. It is a long gun this time. Though you can't quite, from the steam in the kitchen, you can't quite make out the spec. But it is a much longer gun than yours, anyway, Hipley. Ryback will ensure you don't go hungry. He'll command the deckhands. Micken, have a stance. Slaps Micken on the shoulder. This is obviously by Micken's face. They are wary of this. Like, they're worried about their first mission. We'll also be taking the deckhands, Cricklet and Puffret. You'll need to identify who among you is in command of the mission, as well as who commands this ship. Word of warning. The tyrant ship is made of stone. Don't try and land it in the water. You will sink like a rock. You will find the flighty foundling above, in Skydock, waiting for you. You are its only crew. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Slap them
both.
back together.
So,
It's been
What
about
was
2
the
weeks
name of
now.
the
You think you would have got the hang of this? Go, 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 go! You all start running.
No, I finished putting my gun back together. It looks a bit bigger than it was before. It's now got another barrel taped next to it.
Okay.
Yep, put that away.
Another barrel taped next to it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, proper gaffer tape, you know.
Okay.
Yep. Artificer tape.
Yeah, none of this Scotch tape business.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the fluffy fundoogler. What did they say it was called?
flighty foundling,
That's the
I
one.
think.
My memory circuits are malfunctioning.
Okay.
Right, I take it over this past week, I would have managed to get to the quartermaster to get what I've been after.
Absolutely. Yes. You
Yeah.
absolutely.
I need to add that to my kit then.
Yes. You can do so if you wish. That's fine.
How much did we have from Quartermaster?
50 gold.
50 gold's worth of stuff.
Is that enough for a health
Plus,
potion?
plus, don't forget you had the gold off the commander.
Yeah, I've added that on. Oh, it's fine. I'll just follow the words.
When you get to the lift, you are met there by Ryback, who kind of looks over at you. Don't you worry about supplies. I've got you sorted. Not just for food. I've also got some potions as well.
Nice.
Never mind. Almost anything we could come up against is either just going to kill us outright, or we'll survive it. It's fine.
Do you happen to have a 500 gold piece diamond on you?
I think I might have left it in my other slacks, and
Oh, well,
we don't have the time to go get it right now.
that's fine. I don't need one anyway.
But as you make your way then into the lift, hurtling up to the top of Spelljammer Academy, you exit onto the Skydock. And there are, again, many more ships of all shapes and sizes. There is as you've discovered, spending all of your time at Spelljammer Academy recently, there is very much an animal motif that goes with the construction of spelljamming ships, to the point where the human ones, all the galleys that have just been made space-worthy, sort of, are quite boring, next to the damselflies and the moths and the guppy ships. Fortunately, this time round, as you make your way along the dock, you come to the Flighty Foundling and find that it is almost exactly the same construction as the one you flew in the simulation. It is a hammerhead ship. It is a long, sleek, thin ship with an open deck in the middle. However, as previously, the front of the ship splays out or fans out to form the head of a hammerhead shark, and it is a beautiful, polished kind of bronze mixed with copper, and it is a hardened ram. You see, as you look up onto the ship, that there are 2 people currently standing aboard, which you take to be Cricklet and Puffred. They are both... Cricklet is a Thrakeen. They are almost golden, completely golden in colour, very thin, 6 arms. But as they kind of wave at you, you see that as their shell kind of moves, or as their exoskeleton, kind of moves, you can see like an oily sheen as the light catches all parts of their exoskeleton as they wave at you. It's quite hypnotic. Puffred, as you look at them, is also waving, though you're not quite sure what part of them is waving. They are rare at Spelljammer Academy, but Puffred is a plasmoid. Is a big ball of jelly with not so much a face, but you're pretty certain of where their head is, and then one of their little arms comes off and waves at you, and you can see that the only adornment they have is a belt, which constantly seeks to like absorb itself into their form, and you can see that there are the tendrils that constantly pull each bit that's getting absorbed, pull it out onto the surface so that it never gets fully absorbed. At their hip is a pistol. It's a very, very simple, plain pistol. Nothing anywhere near as fancy as yours or any of the other GIF pistols that you've seen. But as they all get on the ship, the first thing that Ryback does is walk over to the supplies, which are currently still above deck, and you can see that there is a cargo hatch open waiting for it to be dropped down. And he looks over at one of you. So, who's in charge?
Yaz?
I just turn my head to Yars.
We'll just kind of look at each other and put a yars, I think, is it?
You did well last time. Why?
As this is what we've been doing all week, I suppose. No point to change a good thing. Let's get to it then.
Okay. Well, you need to check that everything we need from this mission has been brought aboard.
Do we need a spare Spelljammer seat?
Well, see here, I got this list. And he holds up a piece of parchment with a lot of writing on it. And I think the captain needs to go over this list and check it off, make sure everything's stowed away.
Yars will hold his hand out to hopefully receive the list.
Hands it to you.
Check it
Mickey.
twice.
Mickey, quickly, Puffred. As he goes through the list, or I read out what is here, and the captain checks it off the list, you make sure it goes below. 1. Spare. Spelljamming hell.
Knew it.
Climber's kit. 6. Hammers. 6. 100 pitons. 5 100-foot lengths of hempen rope. 2 mess kits. Portable cooking surface. 2 barrels of water. 5 flasks of cooking oil. 2 chests containing fresh food. Chest containing 150 days trail rations. 5 lanterns with continual flame. Half a cord of pre-cut firewood. 10 standard potions of healing. An ascending stone. And as you tick that off the list, you can see everything then being... And you get to see every item as it gets taken below by the petty officers or the petty cadets to be stowed away for you. Well, Captain, the bridge is yours.
Looking at the bridge, is there any weapons on there, apart from obviously the ram?
There's the ram. There's the standard ram. There's also then the mangonel and the two ballista that you had.
The mangonel.
It's exactly the same setup as when you were in the simulation.
Cool. Do we have spare ammo for these, just in case?
Oh, yes, but they're always kept on board the ship. There'd be no reason to take them on or off. I can check for you, if you wish, to make sure that the ammo has been replenished. Who've we lost? Who've we lost?
Ian.
Ian.
We've lost an Ian. Hang on.
Oops, overboard.
Better safe than sorry.
Adozy overboard.
Okay.
Yes, you
I'm
go
going
ahead
to
and
stream.
check
I'm
the
half
ammo.
the man I used to be.
I'm just going to go and find this extra crewmate that we seem to have lost in the elevator on the way up here.
Okay. Okay. See if they come back or send a message now in a moment.
Who am I playing now? Oh, I'm Pat. I'm half Lars. Captain stuff. Blah 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 blah.
We apologise for
Awesome.
this. We're not allowed to have a stream without technical issues.
Is it time for that swear?
No?
Go for it.
How am I not anybody else?
I almost did it. But
There you
then
go.
I almost did it, but then I
Held it in.
Ian, you back?
I am ready to go, Captain.
Ian?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes,
I
Captain.
will. Are you going to turn your camera back on?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to load.
No worries. Okay, I won't swap
Sorry about
anyone
that.
around then. That's fine. That's fine. But yes, he comes back just in a couple of moments.
I'm Hipley again.
Well,
Yeah.
I had a look for you, and it would appear that all the ammo is present and accounted for, Captain.
Excellent. I believe we have to install a spare Spelljammer helm.
Yes.
I assume Yars would know how to do this at this point. Is that something that's been covered in the last week, or do I need to
Yes.
ask Petty?
You will have been instructed at this point by Setha in your spelljamming lessons how to activate and deactivate a spelljamming helm. Most spelljamming helms, unless they're incredibly ostentatious and made of incredibly rare heavy materials, most spelljamming helms can be moved as easily as picking up like an old antique chair. One made of heavy wood, but maybe perhaps a strain for one person, incredibly simple for two people to move from one space to another. So yes, it's it's not difficult to activate and deactivate a spelljamming helm. As long as you get to the designated place on any ship, and you have been told there is a command deck aboard the Tyrant ship, then yes, you should be able to. As long as you can get it up there, you'll be able to activate it nice and easily.
Awesome. Petty Officer Ryback, would you assist me and Hipley in getting this up to the deck?
Oh, no, that's on the Tyrant ship. This is just our transport to the Tyrant ship.
Right, sorry.
And also, in answer to your question, no, sir.
The captain was just testing you, Petty Officer.
Of course. But my role
pass.
here is to create a mess hall, a secondary base, if you will, where you can rest and eat. The commanding, the flying, the exploring of the ship, that, I believe, is your job. You and your accomplished crew, of course.
Do we have charts?
Yes. And he hands you the map of the area.
I'll hand that off to Hipley then.
So as you can see then,
Give it Max.
it is a map of the known and populated part of what is called realm space. Now, realm space is the name for a wild space system, which, as you've learned throughout this week, even you, the Gruntwork cadets, have learned the basics of Spelljammer travel. Wild space are pockets of inhabited star systems that basically bob around in the astral sea. The astral sea, a massive, expansive, almost empty, desolate place that, until spelljamming was invented, could only be visited by the use of astral projection, for example. In fact, it is now more dangerous to actually project to the astral plane or astral space, because a simple cut of the silver cord that tethers you to your body could spell doom for you. However, spelljamming is spelljamming is safer in some ways, as you are, in fact, there in your physical form. However, possibly much more susceptible to damage from the things that wouldn't necessarily go after your astral projections, the thing that are more interested in physical sustenance. But as you look at the map, you see the sun. Tyrell is the... there we go. The third rock from the sun. I missed that show. The third rock from the sun. It's about 200 million miles from the sun, based on this map, which you know at spelljamming speed is about 2 days travel. Hakatha, your eventual destination, is the furthest livable or inhabitable sphere, furthest planet away, before you get to deep astral, the edge of realm space and the astral sea. Hakatha is 1,600 million miles away from the sun, which means you're going to take about 16 days to get there in total.
That's a long random encounter table.
You are given also a map of the Tyrant ship. The first thing that hits you about the map of the Tyrant ship is that, even though it is drawn in a kind of blueprint format, is that you have basically been given a almost like a child's drawing of what you know a beholder to look like. It is just a large ball of grey rock with stalks coming off it. You can see, though, that these stalks don't appear to have eyes on them. They just have like asteroids that it almost looks as if they've reached out into space and just caught them. The inner workings of the ship itself does not appear too large. It's maybe in total about 100 feet across, but it is a ball. There appear to be many chambers, some of them designated in common as the cargo deck, some of them then higher up designated as command deck, and then there is the hollow deck in the middle, which is just a large, huge, like empty sphere of space in the middle of the ship. It also has a cross section showing you a gravity plane. The gravity plane is in the middle of the ball.
Awesome. So everything pulls to the holodeck.
So,
Holodeck or holodeck?
So, as you can see there, with the gravity plane, Tyrant ships are difficult to navigate sometimes, but not impossible. You may just have to get used to flipping things on its head every once in a while. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yells a pat Hipley on the shoulder. I'm very glad that we've got you along.
It is, of course, though, what the climbing kits are for. Because unlike beholders, none of y'all can fly. And those vertical shafts from the cargo deck to the command deck, there ain't no steps.
Well,
It'd be fun.
That should be challenging.
I'm gonna go get the kitchen. Well, I'm gonna go make sure the boys have put everything away properly. You should probably take us up. Just a suggestion, Captain.
yes.
And he's gonna wander off below deck.
Captain, permission to go take my seat?
Absolutely, Hipley. Let's get out of here.
Do you need assistance with navigation, Hipley?
Yes, please, Specs. I have a quick look at the map, so then I'll hand it over.
I shall come and guide you with the way.
Thank you. Be much appreciated. I'm going to slump into my seat. Going to put my gun into a makeshift holster I've made to hook it onto the side of the seat. And I'm going to get this thing started. Roll my shoulders, stretch a bit.
Okay. It's very simple at this point. You've done it so many times this last week. You've been doing it in your sleep. And it's almost as soon as you sit down, the ship begins to move and very, very smoothly takes off and hurtles towards the sky. You can buzz the tower. You buzz the tower, and as some of you look back, you can see a lot of people on the Skydock tower just raising their fists and shaking them at you.
Nobody spilled a coffee, no?
No. You do, however, make your way into space very quickly, and directly above you, tethered by some unknown means to this point in orbit, you see what looks like a gigantic stone-carved beholder floating above, or in space above Toril. Micken comes towards you. Hello, I've been told by Bosun Tarto to take over flying the ship while you hop off and investigate.
Sure. The helm's yours. With the captain's permission.
Yars just nods.
Do you have any written orders?
No. Ryback is supposed to give me orders from here on in.
Is Ryback a secret forces type person?
What do you mean?
Oh, Hipley. He's just a cook.
Just a cook. Never mind. It's fine. Get my gun, put it back, sling it back in my holster, and go join the crew. I'm going to go see over the movement of a Spelljammer seat.
Okay. As Micken takes over, then, and the ship pulls in close to the side of the tyrant ship, it does dwarf your small little hammerhead vessel.
Flighty foundling.
The flighty foundling.
Like,
But as it does so, he navigates quite well into a large open space. So the front of the ship just dips into the air pocket of the tyrant ship. And you can see in front of you, looking up at the ship, if it is orientated correctly, or in fact at this point, because he's turned the ship upside down, if it is orientated correctly, you are on the cargo deck.
Right.
We'll gather the climbing gear.
Okay.
Quick scan around, see what I can see.
Okay. So you gather all of your gear. You are pushed or dumped unceremoniously onto the tyrant ship. Ryback waves you off as he prepares all of the other supplies to be brought on board. You are left with all of the climbing gear and the spelljamming helm. Is there anything else you wish to take with you?
Right.
Can we tick? Do I still have that list? Can I tick stuff off as it comes across onto the ship?
Yes, if you wish. Is there anything you remember being mentioned on the list that you would like to take with you? Apart from, I'm assuming, climbers' kits, hammers, pitons, and rope.
We'll take half of the healing potions.
5 healing potions. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I just want to take that extra one.
You'll take 6. You'll take 6 healing potions. Cool.
And there was a stone.
The sending stone.
I suggest you bring over a barrel of the water, Captain.
Water and food,
I'll
definitely.
be bringing the water and the food over to the mess hall once I've picked out a suitable room on the cargo deck to turn into one. You can have the stone if you find anything of importance. The person who has, Bosun Tado has the other stone. You can relay the information to them.
Are you coming into the ship with chef?
Of course. I'm just making sure everything gets brought over.
Yes, sir.
Did the schematics for the tyrant ship show any weapons?
No. However, I would like... Ooh, there's a weird one. I would like everyone to see how much they've learned from their crash course on the astral space and its denizens. I would like everyone to roll me a history check.
Yes.
8.
Okay.
15.
15.
That 3s, Bucky, sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
What was yours, Tom?
9.
9. Tony?
A natural 1 for a 4.
Okay, so Biggie and Ian, you got 15, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Bobby, Ook.
Can I have advantage because it's about weapons?
No.
Oh.
Bobby, Ook. Even though Bobby, this wasn't really in your realm of expertise, so it didn't interest you that much. Ook. Not much got through your drunken haze, regardless of the lessons or time of day. However, beholders being terrifying to behold. Sorry, I get disadvantage on my next roll. It's fine.
Oh, you just have to do that swear.
Yeah, fuck's sake.
Ta-da!
Yes, but hearing beholders, you did kind of zone in, and you can remember that there are no weapons on a tyrant vessel because the beholders themselves are the weapons. The construction of the tyrant ship is such that any beholder on the command deck or in any of the meditation chambers on the uppermost part of the ship can concentrate their eye-beams into a single, much more powerful, much more devastating version of their eye-beam. Most tyrant ships, not knowing what eye-beam is going to come at any given time, it has been labelled as the Devastation Ray.
Great Googa Mooga.
Hey.
Would there be any way to retrofit one of our weapons onto the ship?
Yes. Probably, though, it would take more time than you have. And someone a lot more adept at doing so than you. As to do so, and for them to be effective, the mangonels or the ballistas would need to be put on the outer shell of the tyrant ship. And from what you can see on the drawing, the map, the air envelope doesn't extend very far above the surface of the ship itself. Most of the air envelope appears to be like concentrated to the inside of the ship.
I could do it.
I didn't bring my big tools.
Oh, well.
Keep forgetting we've got a construct with us.
I'm going to look down the nearest well if I can see any shaft.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You can look down the nearest shaft if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
So she said.
Do you think if we jumped down and went through the hollow deck, we'd fly through to the other end and then swing back? Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't want to find out the hard way, but
I'm not entirely sure we want to find out right now. Let's,
I am tempted.
we have
Prepare
anything
the
else?
mangonel!
let's
Do we have
get
anything we
this
can just
set
drop
and-
that isn't living?
Well, I've got a few things I could drop, but I kind of want to keep my stuff. We should start setting up the ropes and stuff to go down. Fang, I think might be one of the best to go through, them being the most acrobatic of us, and Ook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From where you are
How?
from where you are in the cargo deck, you cannot get to the holodeck. The shaft you were looking at and the map you have basically shows that you have access from the cargo deck straight to the command deck at the top of the ship.
Is that where the seat needs to go?
Mm-hmm. And then to get to the holodeck, there is basically a hole in the center of the command deck going down into it. The holodeck is strange because the way it works because of the gravity plane. Looking at the map from where you are now, the roof of the holodeck, where the hole is from the command deck, is the floor of the holodeck.
Is it a hollow deck because it's hollow, or because it's a hologrammy?
It is hollow because it is a massive open space that has an air envelope, like that just stops and a huge space in one wall that looks out as a beholder's eye would into space. It's from the command deck then and the meditation chambers above through this hole into the holodeck that they would concentrate their eye beams.
Us having to go to the command deck, do we have to go down any of the shafts for that? Or can we plan the way from the blueprint things?
Yeah, we just got to go straight up.
All straight down. The way you're looking right now, the command deck would be straight down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the gravity plane.
So yeah, I'll be looking at the best.
I knew this chapter was going to be fun.
We're looking at the best way to get there, and I'll be I'll be paying more attention to the seat and making this sling for us to be able to lower that to where it needs to go.
Okay.
Rather than the actual people side, I'll leave that to crew.
Okay.
Well, if a couple of us try and make our way there, setting everything up ready for everybody else to come through and to bring the chair through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to quickly remind everybody, we can slow fall through other means. So let's get everybody secured with some rope, and then, in the interest of speed, perhaps a couple of you jump ahead, and I'll help you.
Maybe
have my
don't
own
use the
sleigh
word
full.
jump, Captain.
Wait.
Can you slow the chair, or is it just living creatures, people, races?
Unfortunately, I believe I can only affect a creature.
Right.
However, I'm looking at
Guessing
the
gravity's going to
face
flip at some point in this shaft.
It will. Just before you get to the command deck, gravity will change.
So I think climbing might be the better option, because we'll slow fall one way and then we'll start coming back and then back.
Do you think if we hit the holodeck at an angle, we'll be able to spin round it like a centrifuge?
Like plotting a course through astral space with gravity fields.
Well, come on then, Fang. I don't expect the crew to do anything I won't, so let's go find out what's at the bottom of this shaft together.
Whoever heads off each time, I will just tap them lightly, whisper words of encouragement, and give them some guidance on their way.
It's a D4, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
I should dig one of them out.
Pitten and a bit of rope at the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll put my hand on the captain's shoulders and point out where I think the pitting should go, just slightly to the side of where they were going to put it, and also cast guidance.
Captain, you are very valuable. Allow me to go just before you.
He jumps.
Are we all still wearing red?
Hipley, you're in charge!
Yes.
I've seen. I saw it earlier.
Okay.
Expendables away!
Okay. With your various plans then being put in action, some of you jumping, taking ropes with you, the slow fall. Have you cast feather fall? Or have you just jumped?
No, just gone with the rope and I've taken the acrobatic person's advice.
Okay, so you're currently like abseiling down the side, hammering in pitons as you go, and kind of, or just
Doing it safely and.
I would. Yars would be copying what Fang is doing.
Okay, it's a Fang.
Knowing that
Yars
we've
would
got to
not know what
get
the
this
fuck
chair
he's doing.
through, and we've got to get everybody else through, I'm setting everything up so to make it easier for them.
Okay.
So, we're not just jumping.
Okay. As you do so, then, making your way down, setting up effectively like a rudimentary rope ladder for everyone else along the way. It takes you. I mean, the shaft's not very wide. It's about 10 feet by 10 feet. But it is also rough. It is not a smooth wall. It's not difficult to climb down, tethered to the rope as you are. It takes maybe an hour to do it properly. But no check is required.
I make note of where the gravity shifts,
You can.
because obviously we're gonna have to start pulling the chair at that point rather than lowering it.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do something to mark it.
Okay.
Make a signpost with some planks and sticks.
At that point of the gravity shifting, I want to just be like kind of floating and then like spinning round. You know that like if you're in those air tunnel things, you just like doing gymnastics and all sorts. And yeah, I want to be doing that.
Okay. As you make your way past the gravity plane, and you can feel now that as you can almost feel yourself as if you're dipping into like a still lake. You can feel yourself getting heavier. But it's strange because the sensation of weight is pushing against you instead of dragging you down. The more and more of your body that you pass through the gravity plane, the more you feel yourself being pushed back up. But you continue to climb down. As you do so, an alarm blares.
Oh, botheration.
And the ship starts to spin.
Oh.
End over end as quickly as it can. I would like everybody to make a dexterity saving throw,
I
please.
can say dexterity.
Oh, God. 22.
Guidance on myself.
What does guidance do again?
Extra D4.
Yeah, that probably ain't gonna help, but fuck it.
I'm not gonna bother.
Ten.
Okay.
11.
19.
Okay. Because
One.
sorry,
Worms now.
because sound went just a bit weird for me. I hope it didn't for the stream. Bobby, what was yours? 19. Ook,
7.
Yas,
10.
Hipley,
11.
Fang,
22.
Stats.
1.
Okay. So, at this point, everyone who rolled above a 15 is fine. However, everyone who didn't
Is dead.
takes 7 bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone.
Ouch.
Ow.
Those of you who rolled above a 15 take 3 bludgeoning damage, and are not knocked prone. Okay, so I will go in order that I have you guys on screen, but with at this point Fluffy going first, or sorry, Fang going first, because they tricked the trap. It continues to spin. You know that if this continues, you are going to get hurt. What would you like to try and do to stop yourself from taking any damage?
I've got the rope, then I've got the pittons. I'll try and tie myself into the wall.
So you are going to brace, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need you to make me a strength check, please.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you brace yourself in to try and stop yourself getting tossed around, and you feel that at least for now, you might have more success at preventing yourself being more hurt in a moment. Bobby, what would you like to try and do? You're further up the shaft than everyone else.
Oh, she is.
Still run.
I'm going to look if there's anything I can secure myself to hold on to or untie myself to basically ensure I don't go anywhere should anything happen again.
Okay, roll me a strength check, please. Or athletics, sorry.
Where are you? 3.
3. Okay. The rope at your point is not. It's not brilliantly secured. It's very difficult to get yourself any kind of bracing with it, and you basically just splay your arms as wide as you can and try and hold onto the sides of the shaft, and just hope that it is not going to throw you around too far next time. I would like Ook. Ook, what would you like to do?
Okay.
You are just behind, obviously, Yars and Fang.
So I'm gonna take each hand and each foot and kind of like wrap them around the rope to try and hold on, and then just say, "Orders, Captain," and then just try and brace.
Okay, roll me a athletics check, please.
That's a 5.
A 5. Okay.
I'll change that dice.
You hope you've braced well. We'll see. There we go. Yars, what would you like to do? You're just
That
behind.
reaction tells me otherwise.
You're just behind Fang.
Is there any? Can I see? I'm happy for this to be my action. Can I see anything that Fang tripped when they got to that point, and are they potentially still in it?
Okay. So, you are close enough then that you take a moment, even as the ship is moving, to kind of claw your way past Fang. You feel gravity change, and you are also now in one of the chambers of the command deck. And as you look around, I would like you to make me an Arcana check.
No, that dice has fucked me twice now. So
This image of yours hanging off of Fang's tail.
Oh, the
I'm
tail,
going-
it's so fluffy.
Used it.
yeah, I used it. Can I use attack roll, ability check, or saving throw? That's an ability check, isn't it? I'm going to use Tides of Chaos to re-roll it. Not much better. 15. Eight. That's so much hope.
I'm going to grab the chair and take out a pit and slam it into the ground and try and brace myself and the chair. Athletics? I get advantage on athletics. It did
No.
nothing much. That'd be a 10.
I'll just die. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, I was going to do what the captain did, so but I don't know how far back I am. Whether I can go and assist with what they were doing anyway.
Yeah. I saw myself as still on the surface waiting for them to secure the way for the chair.
Acrobatics, you say? Yeah, this is a straight roll. Let's do this.
God, that's
Okay, that's a 17. Yes.
Nice.
So, 3-point landing.
Keep
3-point landing.
Nailed it, Captain. Me being me, I would probably want to study them a little bit first.
Okay.
Even if it's just for about 6 seconds.
No worries. Okay, cool. Roll me an Arcana check, please. After you drop like a stone, wonderfully, just acrobatically, just jumping over. Hang on, AD's popped in. Still level 1. Ah, yes, fine. I haven't changed the...
Yeah, that's a natural 20 for a total of 21.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. So, looking around, taking a moment, what few seconds you have left, you do begin to notice an obvious pattern. Maybe it's your mechanical nature mixed with the magic that imbued in you that has given you life. But you do rush past Yaz and begin to hit a sequence of buttons. Unfortunately, for everyone else, only one of whom would have had advantage on the next saving throw in the next round of spinning to take damage. Because the rest of you sucked. I would like, the ship all at once begins to slow. The motion of it returns to normal.
Yeah, but just like, excuse me, Captain, may I assist you? Beep, 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 beep.
You can just
Yars is throwing up in a little waste bin that was at the end of the desk.
Like Data with all the pulling the bits out.
And the tyrant ship is once more still.
Thank you, Stats. Can you make sure you remember that and run me and Hipley through it shortly, if you don't mind, please? Let's go make sure everyone's okay.
Processing. Yes, I can do that. I think, if the DM allows it.
Is everyone
Before
else...
Yars walks away, is there anything like a handbrake or something that this doesn't happen the moment we walk away from?
Unfortunately, the only handbrake available is currently with Hipley. Not yet installed. Do you all make your way to the command deck?
Stick my head over and say, are we done? Can I bring it down?
go a little bit slower this time, checking for traps.
Good call.
All right. I've just rushed past them all.
Hipley will just hear it. Oh, clear.
Yeah, I will try. I will strap the chair to. It's not that heavy, is it?
No.
I'll strap it to my back and start. I'll hook myself to the rope and start rappelling down.
Cool. Making your way downtown. Okay.
Make my way.
It doesn't take you too long then, once obviously you navigate the handy rope ladder effectively that has been created for you by your crew. But maybe after 20 minutes has passed, you finally then are all on the command deck. It is a large kind of half sphere of a room. There are 2 corridors leading off from right to left, and there's a large opening in one wall that kind of looks into a much bigger central chamber. A bit of investigation shows that the command deck has maybe 3 small rooms, any of which, after a quick cursory glance, any of which really could be used to anchor the Spelljammer. The large central room appears to just be for the purposes of beholders converging to look down into the large hole into the holodeck below.
I look at the place suitable for the chair and just by your leave, Captain. And just start putting it down and getting it set in place.
It's your chair, Hipley, wherever you're comfortable.
Yep, get it set in place and anchored and everything I need to do with it.
Very cool. Okay. Doesn't take too long. As soon as you put it down, you know the workings of the spelljamming helm. And as soon as you put it down in the center of this chamber of the command deck that you've chosen, sitting in it, activating it, the chair begins to float. The crystals on each of the chair's legs casting that magical circle below it. And you begin to feel... It is a strange sensation. It's having before only really moved wooden vessels. Now, being in control of what is effectively a hollowed out asteroid, the stone, you can feel the strange minerals, the metals in the stone, alien to you, some things that you've never encountered before in your existence. And it is also strange that there is no... You know, every vehicle you've ever been in has a front. An easy way to orient where that vehicle needs to go. This has no front, has no back. And the way that you can move the Tyrant ship in 360 degrees is strange and alien to you. But after a moment, you do kind of settle in. And you have successfully installed the spelljamming helm.
Sending out my senses into the ship. I don't know if it's possible. I will have probably learned it in the past week or so. Can I search for signs of life?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh god.
That would be a 3.
A 3. Again, the strangeness of the vessel itself kind of blinds you to anything. You're not quite certain what should be there and what shouldn't be there. You get a very powerful reading from your crew, who are all standing around you, and you can also determine exactly where Rybeck and the other petty officers that they brought are in the cargo deck. You can see them like all aboard now.
Survived the little spin then.
They have.
Do the ships have an intercom system built into the spelljamming?
They do not.
Yeah. So, Captain, I believe I'm ready to give it a bit of a spin. I can't tell if there's life aboard. It feels a little strange. I'm not quite used to it. I can feel us, but be wary.
Please don't spin us again, Hipley.
I meant it more like take for a spin, like test, not spin. I won't do that. Sorry, stats.
Okay.
Let's go make sure that Petty Officer Ryback is set up and ready to go before we start. Whilst I appreciate we are in control of this mission, let's not forget that they are reporting back on us, and I suspect don't have too much good to say right now.
Oh god.
I'm gonna just start adjusting it slightly, trying to get a feel for how it moves and stuff like that, and just
50.
concentrate on that for a bit.
21.
19.
Yeah, now we start rolling well.
18.
Behold
Seven.
what I'm saying. Was a dollar
17.
Gonna go
Walk
over and
gingerly over the
carefully
edge.
take a look.
Looking.
Does anyone have a light source or something they can drop down?
Yars is going to be very grumpy, like, oh, we've shaken something already. We've only just got in. We've already broken it.
I can mend it, Captain, if it's broken.
You had the lanterns that were brought over in the kit.
I'm just gonna
Sorry, you
light
do
one
have
up.
a couple of lanterns between you.
I'm just gonna light one up and just drop it down
I
the
tie
hole.
it to a rope.
Drop it.
Drop it.
Gone.
I mean, if the gravitation, the way it is in there, I mean, it should just float in the middle anyway. So
Yes, let's hope it's not a high oxygen atmosphere.
I mean, that music doesn't set the atmosphere at all, does it?
You see all these things climbing up the hole. Glistening black skin.
As you make your way to the edge of the hole and very carefully look over the hole, again, once more feeling gravity almost push and pull you at this point in the gravity plane. But it kind of holds you there enough so as you poke your head over the rim and look into the hollow deck, it is, as you can see, one large, just bowl-shaped chamber. But as you look around, you can see several piles of mechanical parts, with many more parts strewn across the floor. What you're looking at is several partially disassembled autonomes among the wreckage. And you can also then see, picking them apart, are 3 insectile creatures made of gleaming dark metal. These creatures are maybe medium size, slightly larger than the size of a wild wolf. And as you look around, you can see that their 4 legs are then powering their larger insectoid bodies forward as their 2 arms reach forward with buzzsaw blades and begin cutting parts off the disassembled autonomes. You can also then see, out of the 3 of them, there is one then kind of almost in the center of the group that is only half assembled, but is starting to twitch with movement. And every once in a while, one of the creatures takes a part of the autonome, wanders over to this half-assembled version, and begins working on it and affixing a part. And you can see that in not very long, there will be 4 of them.
Nope. I don't like this.
No.
I don't like what's happening down there. I want to stop it.
So sorry. Is this on like a floor thing, or is this like in a gravity area that they are? I'm really sorry. I'm having trouble visualizing this bit of space that they're in.
It's okay.
Partly due to the panic and anxiety.
Yeah, they're on a floor. Right. So imagine you're standing here. Mm-hmm. You're standing here. Fang is looking over the side, and they're standing there.
Right.
Oh,
Hey.
a bit closer than I thought.
They're not.
Not where I thought
it's
they
my
were.
hand, Biggie. Right. You're standing here. Fang's looking over the side. They're standing there. Right.
Okay. So Fang sees this. I don't see this. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm
will,
going to turn down the anger then.
Okay.
I will quietly describe to everybody except for Stats what I've just seen.
Did we have to
And
go
that
through
we
a
need to get
door
in
or
there
anything
quickly.
to get here?
Sorry. Say again, Tom.
Did we have to go through a door or anything to get here?
It's all open circular holes.
Open plan.
Okay.
How far away from the edge of that hole were they?
The closest one is about 30 feet away.
According to roll 20.
The others are about 60 feet away.
That's well within my range.
Hit please just a second. I'll slide to the left a little. Slide to the right a bit. Go backwards a little.
Crisscross this time.
Crisscross.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Is it possible for Yaz
Should
to
be
go
good.
around the other side of the hole and get a little bit away from the rest of the party?
With the debris and all of the metal that, well, I'd say as you're having this conversation, then Fang, as you describe to Yaz, with the debris and the piles and how it works and the uneven nature of the ground through there, your best avenue of attack would be all to come up on this side. You can get as far away as you possibly can. There is like an open space then off to one side that you could stand in.
Oh, sorry, what I was getting at, not like going under and then trying to get to them there. I mean like going to the other side of this hole on the top part. So you can sort of see that way.
That would be very difficult, as it's mostly
Okay, don't worry
just
about it. Sorry.
like metal debris and piles of dead autonomes and bones.
Well, obviously they weren't aware of this, so let's clear the ship before we set sail. Ranged, sort of. Actually, I'd know who's ranged now. We've been together about a week or so, haven't we? So
Excuse me, what is down there? Nobody has told me what we have seen.
Hippler's going to lean out and see us. What are you doing?
I'm just shh. Come on, quick.
What?
Quiet. Come over here.
Ship, stay. Yeah, I'm gonna quietly walk over.
Okay.
Fang, would you just tell him, them, what you've just told me?
I'll whisper it to Hipley.
Okay, so
Oh.
you shoot.
I'm
Everybody who
gonna,
can shoot, and then we'll deal with it as we go.
I'm gonna reach into my pouch at the back of my skirt and pull out a tube. I'm gonna attach it to the new thing on the side of my gun, and I'm going to cast Eldritch Cannon and add a flamethrower to my gun.
Nice.
Okay.
Can I start making my way through that hole?
You
Try to
absolutely
be
can.
stealthy.
I think
Yeah.
I'd be alongside you.
Yeah.
Stealth
Roll-
ways together.
Roll me a stealth check, please.
When Hipley fires, I'll do a fire.
23.
23.
15.
Are we going under?
Yeah.
I'm going as well because nobody's told me what's going on, so I'm following.
Yeah, I'm going as well. Stealth, of course.
Okay. So hang on. So 23 from Fang. Ook.
15.
15. Bobby.
22.
Yaz.
Natural 20.
Nice. Stats.
Stealth check is this?
Yeah.
Okay, with disadvantage.
Clang, 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 clang.
Okay, 17 on the first one, and then 6.
Excellent. And Hipley.
8. I think my plan is to wait for everyone to get into space and then just go through and just open fire.
Okay.
Would it be massively selfish if Yaz just quickly drank a healing potion on the way through due to the amount of damage that they took?
Well, as a lot of you do make your way through, and as you're considering this, Yaz, Stats and Stats and Hipley do come careening through after you. And unfortunately, all possibility of surprise disappears as the three of the creatures all turn on you and begin to rotate the saws on their forelimbs menacingly, speaking to
Two
each other.
failures against 4 successes.
Speaking to each other using clicking noises. How you think it's only 2 failures against their successes.
Okay.
And yes, we're about to get into combat. It is 25 past 9. So, before I ask everyone to roll initiative, we are going to take a quick 10-minute bio break. We will be back at about 25-2, because we're around about the halfway mark at the moment. So please don't go anywhere if you are here with us. If you do have to go somewhere, please bring other people back when you do. We will see you in a bit. Bye.
Yeah.
Willies.
Hello, welcome back to part 2 of episode 4, Spelljammer Academy Hot Shots Part 1. Yes, where we left off, you had just entered...
Episode 4 of part 1.
You just entered the hollow chamber at the center of the Beholder-built Tyrant ship to discover 3 clockwork horrors currently taking apart some lifeless autognomes so that they could construct many more of their kind. They have noticed you, and as the buzzsaws at the end of their limbs whir into motion, everyone has already off-camera rolled initiative because it was much less faff than trying to get Roll20 to work on stream. I would like Hipley, top of the round. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so Hipley continuing the dash into the room, not being very quiet at all, is going to run forward 15 feet.
Okay.
He's going to open fire on this one.
Okay.
I'm saying this one, you can't see my cursor. This one.
Okay.
First with a pistol shot with the new magical pistol.
Cool, go for it. Roll the hit.
Pew! 16.
Ooh. Where's that gone? There it is. Ooh. It pings off their armor and into the wall in the distance.
What?
It is solid. It doesn't quite look like steel. You're not quite certain what kind of metal they are made out of, but it is thick and dense, and the bullet just bounces off.
Damn. Bonus action, I'm going to switch my grip to the other trigger, and
Okay.
I'm going to open up with a 15-foot cone of fire.
15-foot cone of fire. Okay.
Yes.
So,
With
15.
my Eldritch cannon currently attached to my gun.
Go for it.
That is a dex save.
Dex save. Okay. Dexterity saving throw. And that is going to be a 13.
Yes, fail. 2d8 fire damage.
Nice.
Where's my d8s? D8s look like pyramids, yes. Ooh, 8 and 5. That's 13 fire damage.
Okay. So 13 fire damage as you see the bullet ricochet off the shell of it, hoisting your gun now in front of you. The rest of you see this huge, tongue of flame fire out, engulfing anything in a 15-foot cone in front of Hipley. And as the fire dies down, you do see that it has caught on some places on this thing's armor.
And then I'm going to back up 15 feet.
But it does just kind of look at Hipley, and the buzz sort of revs again, and it just focuses on you now, Hipley.
Yep.
Is that the end of your turn?
It is the end of my turn. Action, bonus action, movement, yes.
Okay. Yaz.
Excellent question. I think Yaz is going to. How much movement does he have again? Sorry, 30. So, oh, for God's sake, Tom. 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm going to cast. At level 2, I'm going to do a Chaos Bolt.
Give me a second then. Bear with me.
This one over here.
Bear with me 2 moments. At level 2.
I'm just going to move 10 more feet and then I'm going to cast it.
Okay. Level 2 Chaos Bolt, no problem. Can you roll me a d20, please?
I certainly can.
Captain, where are you going?
Ooh, that's not good.
Don't say that.
That is a natural 9.
Oh, that's fine. That was just for your wild magic. Can you, roll to hit?
I see. Okay.
You feel the
I'll
magic
trust-
surge up in front of you. This time, you can control it.
17.
17. Again, the Chaos Bolt rushes towards the Clockwork Horror in front of you, but just seems to glance off its armor and fly off to the side.
That was a waste of a fucking spell, wasn't
It just misses.
Balls.
Their armor class is 18.
It just misses balls. They have balls. Oh no!
Is that the end of your turn?
Cannon.
I am going to hold an action, if that's okay. So I would hold. Where is it? My
Balls.
quicken spell for a bonus action, and if something comes to attack me with melee, can I not do that?
Because you've used your action to attack, you can't hold. You either hold your entire action
Oh,
or
right, my
nothing.
bad.
Because you've already used your action to attack with the Chaos Bolt.
In that case, he'll just shake his head a little bit and just drop his hand back down and shake the rest of the clouds out of his head from fighting off the surge.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Ook.
I am going to charge forward to there, 25 feet movement, and try and hit this thing overhead with my quarterstaff.
Okay. Roll to hit.
17, I believe. Just double check. I rolled 12 plus 5, yeah, 17.
17. Unfortunately, again, the strike of your quarterstaff is turned by its armor as it just manages to miss doing any damage.
Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows, cool. Go for it. First strike.
First one for 21.
21 does hit.
I'll roll the damage for that one first. And that's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay. Excellent.
And then second one is going to be a miss.
No problem.
And then, because I did flurry of blows, that's a disengage action, I'm going to run all the way back here. Because it gives me a total of 50-foot movement. I have 40 plus 10.
Flurry of blows is it drunken technique? Flurry of blows becomes a
Drunken
disengage
technique,
movement.
if you do a flurry of blows, you get disengaged. And
Drunken monks are now the most broken monk. That's it. That's done. Bonus action, I'm going to punch you twice and still run away. And there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
that is the end of my turn, yeah.
Excellent. Bobby.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go up to this one.
Okay.
And I will attack it with
Furiousness.
my rapier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab.
Yes.
One more stab and that's a felony.
Okay.
Oh, you're still on ruler. I'll move you. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
Dagger.
Hang on.
So you get advantage, remember, because it hasn't taken a turn yet.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm going to need that. That is better. That is 19 to hit.
19
First
does
one
hit.
would have been only 13.
So, your rapier damage, and you can roll, if you wish, you don't have to, but you can roll your sneak attack as well on this hit. It has hit. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but I would recommend probably including your sneak attack dice.
I will certainly do that. So, right, so that's...
So 1d8 for the rapier, plus whatever your dex is, plus another 2d6 as well for your sneak attack.
So we don't know. We can't say how many hit points it's got. You should influence this one.
I will influence this on the next turn.
That's 14 damage.
14 total.
14 total.
Excellent.
Would you have been surprised because I was quite stealthy or not?
No.
No. Shame.
Just because the three of you were stealthy enough to not get noticed, there were three of you that definitely
and
were.
the banky arm autonome.
They all had their backs to you. They didn't see the three of you. You were stealthy AF, and then unfortunately, something, not going to say what, caused them all to turn around.
Don't blame the autonome. The autonome saved all your lives from the washing machine.
So what was that, 14 points of damage?
Yes, 14 points of damage.
Excellent. Okay. As your rapier then strikes true, using your skills in assassination, it now rears and finally takes its attention away from Hipley and looks towards you because it now looks hurt.
While it's rearing up from the attack, I'm going to use my bonus action to hide, if that is possible.
There is nothing in this room to hide behind.
I'm not going to...
So would you like to use your bonus action to attack? Or, well, you've used your full movement at the moment, so you can't really disengage and go anywhere. But you can bonus action dash to try and run away from it and hope that it doesn't hit you with an opportunity attack.
Or offhand strike.
Or an offhand strike. You can hit it with an offhand strike.
I will hit it with my dagger then, attempt to.
Yeah. So it's a bonus action attack. This is just 1d4. You can't add your dex on. So it's just 1d4 if you hit.
Do I still get the advantage because it hasn't taken an action yet?
Bear with me 2 moments. Yes.
Excellent.
Rules as written, you have advantage on any attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet, and any hit you score against a creature that is surprised as a critical hit. It does not say once per turn. It just says you have advantage on any creature that hasn't taken a turn yet. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It would either be a natural 1 or a 3.
So no, unfortunately, your dagger is turned by its armor and does no damage. Is that the end of your go?
That is, yes.
Okay. It is now that Clockwork Horror's turn.
Right. Of course it is.
And as it stares at you...
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at the turn order on my screen, it says that Fang's next.
Hmm?
Yeah. Same.
It says that me and one of the things go at the same time.
Depends on Dex, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yes. But Roll20 doesn't have your dex stats. D&D Beyond Encounter Builder does. So that's the one I'm going on. Sorry. And plus it's more fun for me because I get a turn now.
More fun for me.
It rears up at you and it is going to attempt to bite you, and you can see there are saw-like buzzsaws in what you would call its mouth between metallic clicking mandibles. So it is going to attempt to bite you, and that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You take 3 points of damage. Piercing damage. It is then going to slash at you with both of its rotating saw limbs. The first strike is going to be a 15 to hit. The second strike is going to be a natural 20.
Oh, Jesus.
I know it's not very nice for anyone else, but it's very cool that I have these chest dice that open and show me a chest of gold when I get a nat 20. It's very nice. Obviously, you guys are wanting me to roll the nat ones more so I get to see the mimic, but you know, I just quite like the gold. I'm just saying. No other reason. So the first hit, you take 3 points of slashing damage. The second hit, you take 7 points of slashing damage. So you took, I believe, 13 in total that round.
Yeah, so it'd be 10 off. I've already deducted the first
10
three,
from
so.
the swords, yeah.
Ooh, ow. Yeah.
Okay. Fang.
I am going to... Hang on, let's just see this. It is... that little bit too far to flank him. But I will use feline swiftness to give me that extra bit of movement to get the flank.
Yeah.
And then I will take 2 hits with my swords.
Go for it.
So I got advantage because I'm flanking.
Absolutely.
Get him, Fluffy.
No, it's probably not going to hit. 16.
Unfortunately, the first swing does not strike.
Okay, second shot is definitely not going to hit either. 15.
Oh no.
You rolled 4 dice and didn't get anything over 18.
Nope.
Hey.
All right.
Done well.
Welcome to Spelljammer Academy Part 2, where an entirely new group of cadets goes through basic training. Join us next week. Is that the end of your turn? You've got it now. You've got it now, haven't you? Level 3.
Oh yes, I do.
If you okay, all right. You're gonna wait. Okay. Level 3 fighter. I was thinking. Then you.
I still have that guidance from earlier, do I? No, it's a minute, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gone now. It's definitely gone.
Oh,
A lot of
it's
shit
about
happens.
3 days.
Okay. If that's the end of your turn.
Bugsaw 2.
One of the
Oh,
clockwork
bad.
horrors moves down and positions itself behind you, Fluffy,
Oh dear.
and is going to make once more 3 strikes against you. So with its bite, it's going to be a 19 to hit,
Yeah.
and you take 9 points of piercing damage. With its saw, because it has advantage as well. Oh, okay. 14 to hit?
No.
So its first strike with the saw misses. Second strike with the saw is a natural 20.
Christ.
So you take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is the end of its turn. And unfortunately, before stats, this third one,
But why?
seeing the only one of you that has used magic so far, it is going to use its 120 feet range spell attack and is going to make 2 lightning jolt attacks against you, Yaz. So, first lightning jolt strike Does a 6 hit?
It does not.
The second
I
strike,
would worry if it did.
as the lightning jolt flies towards you, 14. A 14 does hit. Okay. You take...
Oh no.
I don't like that face.
8 points of lightning damage.
I'm down.
Oh, for God's sake.
Didn't you take a potion? Oh.
We discussed it.
I'm disgusted.
My plan was to, because I can use. Doesn't matter what my plan was. That's holding up time. Sorry,
That's okay.
carry on.
That's fine. It is then going to use...
No, it isn't.
It is. It is then going to use his 30 feet of movement to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try and get into the fray on its next turn. Back to the top of the round. Hipley.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, damn.
It's almost as if I don't want like any healing done, right?
Damn it! Let the cleric play.
Stats. I apologize. Stats.
That's it. Stay away from them, you bitch.
Right. This is what I'm gonna do. First off, I've seen the captain's fallen.
Oh no. Get up.
Healing word on the captain. So
I like that the healing word is get up.
yeah, basically.
Stop sleeping on the job.
D4 plus. I'm just gonna do it on here. So that is
6 points of healing, Captain.
and then
You are once more well, as well as you can be expected, but you are prone.
I'm gonna.
But now they know I am a caster also.
And I'm gonna run over here because I can get that far, and I'm gonna try and use my
Action, because that was a bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit this one with my mace.
Go for it.
Bonk.
I will go for
You
it.
can have advantage as well.
Oh, wonderful. Well, that's definitely a hit because I just rolled a 19,
Nice.
followed by a 12. So that is a whole whopping
D6 points of damage.
Bonk.
get away.
So
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
3 points of bludgeoning damage to the Clockwork Horror. Cool. Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. Okay. Sorry. Now, Hipley, back to the top of the round. What would you like to do?
Hipley is going to commando roll forward a little bit, come up and pow,
Okay.
hopefully.
I'm so into Hipley. I love Hipley. I'm just gonna say.
With a 12, so the commando roll puts completely through off their aim.
Cool.
They need to stop trying to get fancy. But once again, they're going to open fire with the flamethrower.
Excellent. Okay. So dex saving throw.
It is.
Dex save. Give me a second. And
Come on.
it's gonna be a 17.
Passes.
Is it 0 damage or half damage?
I believe it might be. Oh no, it's half. Oh, nice.
Artificers are awesome. I love an artificer.
Yeah, I figured it'd be 0 with it being a repeat type thing, but no, it's half. That's all. That is 6. 3 points of fire damage.
3 points of fire damage. Okay.
Camera. I moved 10 feet now. On the one here.
That one. Yeah, no problem.
Yep.
Okay.
So that was 10 feet, 15, 20, 25. And Hipley is going to now stay down there.
Cool. Okay. And next up, prone on the floor, we have Yaz. What would Yaz like to do?
I told you, get up.
Yes, Yaz is going to get up.
Half your movement, 15 feet.
Yep, and then 15 feet back towards Ook.
Okay.
And we'll just firebolt at the one that just downed me.
Okay. Go for it. Roll to hit.
Doesn't matter.
No?
Do you count potion bonus action out of curiosity?
Yes. Basically, a healing potion on you as a bonus action. Roll. Action. Full. So action, full, just the maximum healing it can give you. Bonus action, you roll it. It is also an action if you want to feed it to someone else. And that's a roll as well. That's my homebrew thing. I don't know how much of that homebrew and how much of that is standard, but yeah.
Good to know. I'm going to try and save it, just in case we need it later.
Okay, you've got 6 of them. You've got 1 each, and another 4 in storage.
I can sense what you're hinting at, and I might just take it. How much do I? What do I need to roll?
2d4 plus 2 for a standard potion of healing. Hang on, I could be lying. I've said that out loud with confidence, which means obviously I'm second guessing myself now. Nope, 2d4 plus 2. I was exactly right. So,
Yeah, sounds right.
So 5. I've got
5
2 or
points.
1 and then plus 2.
Nice. So you are, I believe, 1 off your maximum hit points.
Yep.
So, somewhere out there in the cosmos is probably something that will boost Yaz's constitution. I think this may need to be a priority for everybody. If you see something, grab it. Otherwise, Yaz is going to die all of the time.
Usually very much the captain that is meant to be stood at the back in a lot of finery atop of.
Oh, you were the toughs. You were the tough captains. It's like, yes, good show, boys. Off you go to die, sipping your tea.
Quick firebolt. Damn, I missed him. The artillery will take care of that.
You just point at Hipley.
Prince of Orange, I see.
We just need a montage. That's all we need. That'll get his con up.
We need a montage. Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Cool. And we're gonna go for Ook.
Ook is going to quickly look at his captain and go, "Oh, he's up. That's okay." And then going to run forward, similar to before. Quarterstaff.
Go for it.
And that's a nat 1. So no.
Okay.
Flurry of blows though.
Flurry of blows. Okay, cool.
So 18 for the first one.
18. 18 does hit.
Yes, well done. Show him what you're made of.
Sure, old boy.
I'm able to punch this guy, but not hit him with my quarterstaff.
It's alright, it's going to run away in a minute.
5 hit points from
5.
first blow. And 19 for the second hit.
Does hit.
And that's what did I say? Another 5 hit points.
Another 5 hit points. Awesome.
And then it's gonna go, I've got you, Captain, and kind of like run back down here and try and be like a body shield
Kind
for
of guard him.
Yaz.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll hit and run away. You'll make a fine officer.
Excellent. Okay.
I knew I could count on you, good bully. Sorry.
Bobby.
Right, I gotta try and kill this thing in front of me before it kills me. So I'm going to attack again with the rapier.
Yeah, advantage. All of the advantage.
Is it advantage or is it just sneak?
Flanked.
No, it's definitely advantage.
Oh, flanked. Yeah.
And plus Bobby gets advantage because that enemy hasn't taken their turn this round.
I thought it would just start combat
It was
itself.
just the first.
No, that's what I mean. If you look at the wording of, give me a second. Bum, 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 bum. The way I read this, which is why they're my favorite rogues. Like actively my favorite rogues. If I just want to deal damage, you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn. Oh, hang on. No, got
It's
it wrong.
a turn.
Hasn't
You
taken
have.
a turn in the combat yet. And it has
but
had a
it is
turn
flanked.
now.
Doesn't matter,
But
it's
they're
got a
flanked.
21.
You still
But they
got
are
it.
flanked.
You still got advantage.
Yeah. 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits.
Sneak attack.
Would it be a sneak
Yeah,
attack now?
Yeah, because you got advantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've got, and I'm stood right next to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
And
All of them
and
sneak
fang.
attack. Oh yeah, and that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Oh,
Excellent.
you're supposed to say 1 million.
Okay. And offhand strike, or do you want
Yeah.
to do anything else? Offhand strike with the dagger. Cool.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Ooh, nice. That is a 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
So it's 1d4. Where's my d4?
Probably somewhere you'll be ready to stand on it.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Excellent. It is now looking fucked up.
Dead.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Excellent. It is, however, unfortunately now its turn. So, it is going to make a bite attack against Bobby. That is going to be an 8 to hit.
No.
Okay. It is then going to make one saw attack against stats. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yes, that I will allow it through.
Stats, you take 3 points of slashing damage.
Ouch, you bitch.
It's also then going to take a saw attack against Fang, for which it has advantage. A 15 to hit.
Yeah, just hits.
Just hits. Fang, you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay.
How are you all still standing?
Because we're made of stern stuff.
Because none of them made con their dump stat. That's why. It is now, I believe, Fang's turn.
Right. First things first.
Kill it.
Bonus action. Second wind. Oh, great. I got 1 health. No, 1 plus 3, so 4 health back.
Oh no, you reroll once.
No, that's only when you level up.
Right, so I got that.
Ding.
You wish.
Would it be a bonus action or an action to drop one of my weapons?
To drop one of your weapons?
Yeah,
For what reason?
if I just want to drop one to free up a hand.
As a free action.
Okay, cool.
Hey, you just
So I'll take my attack with the one weapon.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. 22 to hit.
22 definitely hits.
Right.
Which one are you striking?
great.
The one in front of you or the giving you
the one in
advantage?
front. The one in front of me.
Okay.
That is only 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Okay.
And then
It's
I would like to.
It's kind of teetering on its metallic legs.
You,
but it's
I will use
just
that
still...
action surge.
Okay. Action
And
surge.
Take a second
Attack.
hit,
Yeah, with advantage.
and I miss.
What
And
was
I
your
said I would like
highest
to-
roll?
I didn't get anywhere near.
Okay.
And
And
with
bonus
the free
action?
action, you don't get a second bonus action, do you? I thought it was just an action.
No, your action surge is you don't get
Basically
you
another
don't get movement, but it
Oh, okay.
you get a complete other turn.
Oh yeah, I'll take that second strike and then I'll drop one of my weapons.
Cool.
Okay, that one is cocked. But it is a 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Oh, that's much better. That is 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. There we go. This time,
Dice of the Beholder dice.
Yes.
Doing better for me.
this time you see as Fang, the tiny little sweet, fluffy tabaxi fighter, scream in rage at these clockwork horrors as they try to eviscerate himself and all of his friends. You see this time Fang's sword cleave straight into the heart of this clockwork creature, and you start to see springs and gears pop out of it as it does collapse to the ground in front of you, twitching as more parts of it start to break apart and you can hear metal tearing. 1 down. 2 to go. Is that the end of your turn, Fang?
Yes.
Okay. And it is now
Spaghetti.
their turn. So, hang on. Oh, wait a minute. After Fang, yes, after Fang comes the clockwork horror behind Fang, which is going to make, no longer with advantage,
Haha.
a bite attack against you. It's going to be a 7 to hit.
Misses.
Haha.
The saw attack against you is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, bother.
You take 3 points of damage. Its other arm comes in, 12 to hit.
Misses.
Excellent. Okay.
Nice.
Finally,
And
something working for us.
says stats as the final clockwork horror rushes forward to place itself next to Ook and Yaz. It is going to make a bite attack against Yaz. It's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep.
You take 9 points of damage.
Oh my god, Captain.
He's still up.
Ow.
It is then going to make 2 saw attacks against Ook. The first one is going to be a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
The second one is going to be a 10 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay, so only 1 set of damage, which is 5 points of slashing damage as the saw just like strikes you in the side and pulls away. Stats.
Hello.
What would you like to do?
I would like to pick a tab, any tab. Could it be D&D Beyond, Twitch, or Roll20? Okay, how far away is that? Is 45 feet. I'm going to command you to grovel. The one in front of Yaz and Ook.
Okay.
I'm going to cast command and try and make it grovel so it falls prone.
Can you read the wording of command to me, please?
Oh, bugger. You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range.
Mm-hmm.
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead.
Okay.
If it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it.
What language
Any more?
is speaking?
Any more for any more?
No, that's fine.
I'm speaking in construct.
Okay.
Speaking in binary.
Okay.
Binary.
1011111110.
Unfortunately, though you feel the spell leave your soul and reach out to the creature, it does strike the creature. No visible effect.
Motherfucker. I say that out loud.
You get the idea that the clicking language that they were speaking to each other is probably their tongue. It is also familiar to you, as you have heard a much more organic version of it being spoken in Spelljammer Academy by the three keen cadets and officers who work and live there.
Well, that's really annoying, isn't it? Okay, I've marked it off, so that's cool. Right. So I can't do a healing word now anyway. Balls. Movement. Who would be up next?
Hipley.
Yeah. I'm just going to move myself. No, that's the ruler, you muppet. Down there. So I've got stomping distance either that way or that way. So I can get to anybody, whoever's next to fall.
Anybody who might go down.
Yeah.
Anybody at all.
Hey, it's a toss-up between me and you at the moment.
Oh, that would have been really nice if that worked. I do like that encounter builder, it's very nice. Yeah. Sponsor us.
Hipley is going to sling the strap over their shoulder attached to the gun. He's going to step up here. He's going to sight at the bugsaw to the right. And is going to fire. And is going to miss with a nat 1.
And hit Ook in the back of the head.
You didn't forward roll.
Hipley's getting very frustrated with their pistol. The flamethrower is throwing the weight off.
Game over, man. Game over.
But then Hipley's going to use the rest of the movement to move there.
That was worth it for that reaction.
Ah, Jesus.
Hipley's going to move up there and is going to again open fire with the flamethrower.
But turn
going
the
in
cone
this-
away? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Aiming the cone slightly away, and it's a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. Bum bum bum. That is going to be a 20.
Yeah. I rolled a 4, so it'll be 2 points of fire damage.
2 points of fire damage on the one that, as yet, has not taken a hit.
Mother bitch.
Just to update you, those keeping count, because obviously you're all very intelligent people, and you would have been. You did 60 points of damage to the other one before it died. You've just done 4 to this one.
2.
2, sorry, I apologise. 2. Shouldn't say
We
anything.
can take. I can take 4.
No, it's
We
fine.
can take 4. It's fine.
No, it's fine. You reminded me. Thank you. Is that the end of your turn, Hibley?
That will be the end of Hipley's turn.
Yes.
It's something.
60
Hippo.
points to fucking hit points times 3. Mother bitch.
Thanks to some of the training sessions that Yaz has sat in on with the crew, he's going to stay within range of this thing and move to there.
Okay.
He's learning. He's starting to believe.
Yeah, because he's going to fucking die in a second. I don't think it necessarily gives me advantage, but I'm then going to cast on the
Don't cast command. I'll just tell you that now.
I'm going to cast Lightning Lure,
Lightning lure. Nice. Okay.
thinking that because they're metal, maybe, just
Is it-
maybe.
Is it a melee spell?
There's a dangly thing sprout from your forehead.
The captain's an anglerfish in disguise.
So you create a lash of lightning energy that strikes one. You can see within 15 feet. Target must succeed a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet straight towards you and then take 1d8 damage if they're within 5 feet. So strength saving throw, my spell DC. Actually, what would it be against?
It's against
Well-
your spell save DC.
Yeah.
13.
So, strength saving throw. 18.
Oh.
Mother bitch.
Rolling.
Selfish. Mother.
Can we swap rolls? I'll roll for you and you roll for me.
Hang on. You create a lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice you can see within 15 feet of you. The target must succeed in a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you. Now, it hasn't been pulled in a 10-foot line, straight line towards you, right?
But it is within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't look at me as a charity case because I'm dying every 2
I'm
seconds.
not.
If you...
I'm not, but
Rules as written.
it's not ranged, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the strength saving throw is to stop it from being pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards you. It didn't need to be.
Didn't say anything about the damage.
It still hit it, and it's within 5 feet of you. Yeah.
Invert me.
7 points.
7 points.
Ooh.
7 points
Good.
of lightning damage.
That is good.
However, I was just looking at obviously the spell and your character sheet, and now I've gone back onto the encounter builder. As you see the electricity lance from you down the line of this lure, it seems to completely harmlessly dissipate along the skin of the creature. It is immune to lightning.
Oh,
Oh, you got his up so high then.
See, I wasn't treating you like a charity case.
No.
No.
Spell
You got- you
worked,
knew.
buddy.
He was just stringing you along.
It didn't hurt him, but the spell worked.
It was exactly the opposite.
Is that
In
the
that
end?
case,
No?
No,
Okay.
balls to the wall. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points as my bonus action to use Quicken spell,
Right.
Meta magic,
Okay.
and I'm going to fire my other level 2 Chaos Bolt at it.
Oh god.
Ooh. Okay.
Straight roll.
This is at disadvantage.
Straight roll. Flanked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it absolutely is. Yeah, straight roll.
Guidance.
No.
7.
Oh,
and
my
then plus
God.
5.
No. Unfortunately, the Chaos Bolt shoots off overhead, barely missing Ook as it passes harmlessly by. Roll me a d20, please.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
15.
15. Again, the wild magic surges inside you, but you manage to control it.
That's a pity. I was kind of hoping for it to have some fallout on it.
Captain, you doing okay?
Ook.
Staying where I am, planting my feet. Quarterstaff, getting really angry with it not working.
With advantage.
He's gone.
Still here. With advantage, that was 15.
15, unfortunately, the quarter staff once more just bounces harmlessly off the shell of this thing.
Bonus action, unarmed strike. Not doing flurry of blows.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 definitely hits.
Why won't you die?
And that's another 5 points of damage.
5
Let's
points
me
of
punch
damage.
it.
Yeah.
I can punch it all the time. And that's it.
Cool.
My move.
Okay. Bobby.
Okay. Far is.
Yeah, you've got enough movement to get behind it.
Yeah, well, I will do that then.
Okay.
Right by there, and I'm going to stab.
Yeah. With advantage.
19.
19 does hit.
Kill it.
So with your sneak attack as well?
Yeah, of course.
So 1d8 plus your 2d6 plus your dexterity modifier.
Hang on. Ooh,
Have you not
15.
have you not been adding your dexterity modifier on?
No,
Oh, okay.
plus 4 as well.
That's an extra 60 points of damage.
So 15 points of damage and second strike with your dagger.
21 to hit.
21 definitely hits. It's just 1d4 this time.
3 points damage.
3 points of damage. Okay. Nice. Is that the end of your turn?
That is.
Okay, that clockwork horror is dead. Fang.
I'm just going to take one shot at it. Oh, yes, 24 to hit.
24 definitely hits.
And that is 7 damage.
7 points of damage.
Follow Bobby
Okay.
and
Did you roll with advantage then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. And with your bonus action?
Nothing. Just that's my turn.
You're not going to drink the healing potion you have?
Good point. I completely forgot I had that. Thank you for reminding me.
That's okay.
2d4 plus 2, you said, yeah?
2d4 plus 2, mate, yeah.
Oh, great. 4 points of it.
They've all played D&D before, viewers. They've all played D&D before.
There we go. And that's my turn.
Cool. Awesome. Okay, so that clockwork horror then, now surrounded, is going to make a bite attack against Fluffy. Fang, sorry. There we go. So that's going to be 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Oh, no, wait, that wouldn't do it. They might ignore me. It hits.
You only take 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh, there goes the healing potion.
Okay, it's then going to make 2 sword strikes against Bobby. The first one is a 17 to hit.
God.
Oh, yes. Hits.
And the second one is going to be a 9 to hit. So only 1 hit there.
Yeah.
You take 4 points of slashing damage from the sword as it rakes across you.
Ow.
The clockwork horror, then surrounded by your crewmates, is again going to make a bite attack against Yaz.
Okay, Captain, I'm coming.
It's an 11 to hit.
just misses.
Just misses, okay.
Just misses.
And then it's going to make 2 saw attacks against Ook again. That's going to be a 7 to hit. Oh, almost a natural 1 and a 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
Just hits. Okay.
Run over my armor class.
You take 6 points of slashing damage.
I would like to Hadazi dodge.
You're going to do the Hadozi dodge?
Do the Hadazi dodge thing. I rolled a 6 plus 2.
Is it Hadozi Resilience? I want to say it's called
Hadazi Resilience, and then they changed it to Hadazi Dodge.
Hadozi dodge. Okay, cool. Oh, yes, of course they have. Right, yes, no, that's fine. Cool.
So I take no damage.
Cool. No damage. Awesome.
Yep. So I rolled 6 plus 2, 8.
Very nice.
So I just go.
Okay. Stats.
Can't hit the drunken monk.
Stats.
Hello. Yeah. Right. I'm going to read the spells properly this time.
That's fine. You read the spell properly last time. You weren't to know that it can't understand common.
Bastard son of a bitch. Not you, the monster. I
am the
monster. Right. I am going to... where's Roll20? There's Roll20. Is it that one? No, it must be that one. There we go. I'm going to target this guy. I'm going to spin around, point it with my hand, bang my chest, and toll the dead on it.
Nice.
So that is a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
12. It has taken damage this turn.
Yeah,
it has taken damage in general.
D12 necrotic damage.
Which it is not immune to.
Find my D12. We'll go with this one.
I'm sorry, but every time someone casts Toll the Dead, in my head, all I've got is Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead! 3 points of dolorous echoing damage that barely reverberates through its metallic body.
Does that have an area of effect?
No.
I was going to say.
It is, however, now finally looking hurt.
Yay.
As the energy seems to reverberate around its form. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because I can't cast anything else, can I? No, it's not fair. I mean, it is, but it's not. That's the end of my turn. I'm still staying in the middle in case I have to run to anybody.
Hipley?
Hipley is going to take a knee and sight the top bugsaw. And is going to try again. Fuck's sake. Nope. Hipley is then going to shout to Bobby, "You're in the line of fire!"
I'll shout back, "Have you tried looking through your other eye?"
It's a 15-foot cone.
Yep, Hipley cannot use the flamethrower without hurting their friends. So he's going to step up.
It's a 15-foot cone.
It is.
The only one of your enemies within 15 feet, the only character within 15 feet if you turn the cone, is the Clockwork Horror. Bobby is 20 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, I was not seeing it like that.
Just going to get singed eyebrows, that's all.
Yeah, go for it then.
Okay, so Dex saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out for a while, and it wasn't clicking that they were 20 feet away.
9.
Fail. Ooh, a 6 and a 8. Nice. 14 points of fire damage.
14 points of fire damage. It is now looking messed up as you take almost half of its remaining hit points away from it. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm just going to take a step back.
Okay.
Oh, you.
I think I've upset someone, but
No, no, not you. Me. Put you up myself.
Yaz.
Nothing. We believe in you, Captain.
Yeah,
Ah.
somebody does. Firebolts, I guess, straight roll again.
Yeah.
The one in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 21.
Nice, it does hit.
Nice.
I love the fact that you can't step away because you can't even gamble an opportunity attack because it will kill you.
Oh, can't you blink?
Ooh.
Can they? What else?
Yars might have made the assumption that there'd be more utility things needed and didn't really prepare combat spells at this level.
Yeah.
Only 3.
3 points of damage.
Yeah, 3 fire.
Okay.
I also
We do
thought we
damage.
might be doing some investigating on the academy and prepared for that.
Silly, silly boys. Is that the end of your turn?
No, I have a quick question, and I promise it won't take too long. So,
Okay.
with my Font of Magic, I have 3 sorcery points. I've used 2. I can use a sorcery point to gain additional spell slots. Can I burn a sorcery point and get a level 2 spell back?
Level 1.
Level 1. Because
To
it's
be-
you have to burn points to the level of the spell, I believe.
Yep.
Can
Yeah.
I? So I can burn a level 1 spell slot to gain a sorcery point.
No, you can burn one. It's 1 level of spell per sorcery point. So you need to burn 2 sorcery points to get
No.
a level 2 spell slot back. Isn't
No. it's yes, but you can do it either way. So
Yeah.
you can burn a
Yes, that's
spell
what I'm
slot.
asking.
You can burn a spell slot to get a sorcery point as a bonus action, or you can burn a sorcery point to get a spell slot.
Cool. I am going to burn one of my level 1 spell slots to get a sorcery point back then.
Cool. Okay. Brilliant. Hang on.
And then take my free action to cry.
Okay. It is a free action to cry. I'm pretty sure.
Daddy didn't say it was going to be like this. It's so hard.
Where's the emoji? Where's the emoji? There we go.
I'm so young.
The captain's leaking.
There is
Captain's
it's a free action to cry emoji on the Heavyweight Gaming channel. Thank you.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
Accidentally on brand.
So
Isn't that a t-shirt now as well?
that's the end of your turn, Yaz. Ook.
We'll try something different.
You gonna punch it first?
We can kind of stand it.
I'm not going to hit it with a piece of wood.
No, I'm gonna step to the side, and I know this won't give me advantage, but I'm gonna try and shove it and move it out of Yaz's vicinity,
Okay.
and I'll use action, bonus action, whatever you want me to use for that. So I'm gonna try and get it out of the way.
That's definitely a free action.
Nice try. If your attack action is to shove.
Mm.
Bum, 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 bum.
If you force something to
Get
move,
away from my captain!
if you
Right.
force something to move, there's no opportunity attack.
Yeah, no.
No.
Unless it's dissonant whispers, because that makes them use their reaction to move.
Yeah. Okay, instead of making an attack roll, please make an athletics check. Contested by their athletics check.
Kick it in the metal balls.
Athletics check?
6.
21.
Ouch. Ow.
You can still use your bonus action if you wish to attack.
But I'll move back first and then try and punch it.
Okay.
I ain't shoving that. It's too fucking heavy. Oh no.
Oh dear. Oh no.
That one. And
Oh,
5. So no.
No.
And this is just a
Can't even
normal
punch it now.
strike. This is just a normal unarmed strike. It's not a flurry of blows.
Yeah, it's just a normal
Okay.
unarmed strike.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. Yeah.
Bobby. Still with
well.
advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish this thing off.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
And remembering to add my...
Yeah. 1d8, 2d6, plus your dex modifier.
Okay.
Plus proficiency. Oh no, not for damage.
Not for damage.
Sorry.
God, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
Yes.
Oof.
That's...
Okay. It is just standing. You can see it swaying. You can hear the gears inside it beginning to grind and break. But it is still just standing.
Dagger.
Fuck it up, buddy. Fuck it
With
up.
advantage.
Smack that
Not
bitch.
20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
What a waste of a nat 20. You can roll 2d.
Got it.
You can roll 2d4.
Why don't
Wait.
you tunnel down?
Seven points of damage.
The dagger does slide straight in between the moving parts, the gears at the center of the core of its being, and you just manage to just flick something, and its two of its legs pop off immediately as it just collapses and starts to break down in front of you. There is one left. Do you want to move?
Yeah. As far as I can.
Okay.
Get to there? Yeah. Yep. That'll do.
Okay. Fluffy.
Hey, since I haven't moved in a while, I can
Oh,
use
you haven't moved in a couple of turns.
feline agility again,
Yeah,
and I can get right up to it.
you can.
Oh no, I'm still on the ruler.
With advantage.
Fluffy go there.
I have 2 questions for you.
Go for it.
Firstly, would I need to drop my other sword to cast something? Because I've only got one sword in one hand now.
Oh, you picked Eldritch Knight, didn't you? Give me a second.
So I've dropped one because I figured I could use that for something that I haven't had to use yet. Basically, I want to cast. First question is if I could cast Burning Hands without dropping the sword, and the other one is would I hit those two if I cast Burning Hands, or would it just hit the thing?
Okay, so
What
the
kind
first
of
the
gun?
first question you can still. Hang on.
It's like a Witcher sign, just one hand.
I think it does need both hands, but whether or not I have to drop my sword to do it.
That's not a rule. You're an Eldritch Knight. Yeah, go for it.
That's just fluff and words.
And the other question was,
Yeah, what kind of
would
knight?
it hit those two or just it?
No, because wonderfully it's a 15-foot cone. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
it goes out, so the first square, 5 foot, and then it goes out from there. So it goes
No,
out in
then
a
I
triangle, so it just misses your 2 friends on either side of it.
Then I would like to cast Burning Hands.
Burning Hands, go for it.
It's a 12 deck save.
Cool. Give me a second. 11.
We go, so that is 3d6. Oh, great. 2 1s and a 3, so what's that, 5?
Oh, really?
5 points of damage. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Bang, how do you get a flamethrower?
Copying you.
It was that really hot curry.
And there we go. It is
We have the
now
chowder.
The gunpowder chowder,
It
yeah.
is now the Eldritch Horror's turn. Oh, sorry, Eldritch.
No.
Yes, it's had an upgrade. Eldritch Horror instead of Clockwork Horror. It is now going to make a
That means it's undead.
bite attack against Fang.
Oh, well, the Raiders. I did not see.
Hey!
Raiders.
Welcome.
Hey!
Thank you very much for raiding. Probably a terrible time to be raiding, but thank you for the raid. 21 to hit with the bite attack.
Yeah.
Fang, you take 6 points of damage.
I am unconscious.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's all I had left.
A saw attack against Ook. It's going to be 11 to hit.
Misses.
Saw attack against Yaz. 16.
Dead. Yeah,
16 to hit.
that hits. That
Yeah.
hits.
You take 4 points of damage. Which means you are also unconscious, I believe.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
One at a time, please.
The
Okay.
Swedish captain is down again.
Stats.
Hi.
Your turn, buddy.
Well, I'm not gonna do what I was going to. Right. Who votes for Fang? Who votes for Yaz?
Yeah. One's for Fang.
I'm
me
sorry.
know in
I'm
the
sorry.
chat.
I'm sorry. No conferring. No. Thank you.
It's fine. I'm asking the chat.
Okay.
Chat, donate 100 bits and you can choose who lives and who dies.
Or if you want them both to die,
Well, I can't do a healing word and a cure wounds.
you can't.
So, thanks.
No worries. I was just clarifying. Just
Yeah.
I was on your side, man. I was agreeing with you.
Yeah.
You need
good.
to dip into sorcerer so you can twin spell.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Right now, but
That's 30 feet. Oh, my days. That's 35. Can't even make it to there anyway. I'll tell you what, I might as well give him another target. I'll move myself there. And I'll just like grab on Fang's chest and wake up, and pour a cure wounds into
Oh,
them.
thank you.
Cure wounds into Fang.
Defibrillator going through your hand.
Yeah, I've already got Yaz up once.
I was going to say,
Getting-
technically you saw him fall first, so.
I'm getting bored of it now. So that is. Oh wow, a whopping 6 points of healing.
I'll take it.
Hey, one would have got him back up, right? So you know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay. Is that
Any
the end
mo-
of your
any
turn?
more? Yeah, because my only other bonus action is 2-weapon fighting. So no, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So, back to the top of the round. Hipley.
Hippler seeing the captain go down is going to shake their heads quietly to themselves. Is going to walk over here, I think. Nope, one more.
Flamethrower the lot of us.
It's going to take another step forward. It's going to rest their finger against the flamethrower trigger and think, no, I can't do that one. It's going to open fire on.
yeah,
There is a way, but I don't think I can get there. Um, 5. That's
yeah.
it.
No. Couldn't you bonus action dash and then? No.
Unfortunately, I'm not a rogue.
Not a rogue.
Oh, sorry.
I might dip into rogue. everybody dip into rogue. All the bonus action, dash,
Yeah.
and sneak attacks,
I'm
and
not that kind of girl.
Is that so I can run away?
Hipley's gonna open fire. Boom! I did a thing.
What did you do?
I did hit. Not 20.
20. Yes.
Hipley
Rolls
fine. Hipley getting a bit embarrassed, thinking my mum's gonna tell me off so badly if she was still.
2 ones for damage.
Whoop. 6 is 12. That is 15 points of damage. Just go straight over Ook's shoulder, straight into the mandibles. Yes. Yeah. Bonus action, I have to fire my flamethrower in the air.
Forgive me, because I haven't actually done this with real dice before. I've had dice am I using for this? D20,
Yep.
okay.
You need more than 10. Or is it 10 and above?
Don't roll a 1.
17.
That's
Nice.
Success.
Shikaza.
How hurt is this thing looking?
Can I ask a request, DM? You take the cross off Fang.
Wake up. Cats do sleep like 20 hours a day or something. Sometimes.
Okay, I'm going to move
No,
to here.
Captain.
So I'm flanking with stats. I'm going to use my action to feed Captain Captain my healing potion.
Wake up.
And then bonus action, I'm going to punch this thing again.
Yeah.
Captain, wake up!
And that's a 23 to hit.
Hey, hello.
Or, hang on, 7 points of damage this time. Punch it really hard.
Yeah.
I'll roll now. 2, 4, 6, so 8 points of
Nice.
healing.
Oh, you have more hit points than me now.
Not for long. Stiff breeze is about to knock me back down again.
Are you
Not
back
if I
up
can
to?
help.
That is the end of my turn, yeah.
Are you back up to full hit points now, Captain?
Right. Hello.
Oh my god.
Right then. Stab dab.
Why?
Oh, that's mean.
Okay.
You need to take the cross off yours now.
Oh god, I hope this hits 18. I can't remember.
Yes, it.
I know, it was always fun waiting for you to sit back down and then make you go do something else.
Here you go then. Have this one. Yes.
Not the flash that I turned it into. Hmm. I rolled 18 to hit. Okay. That may just do it. 17 damage.
Oh.
Say it. Say it.
Yeah.
How tall is this thing? I am
That's a big
gonna
fucking
jump onto its back and literally stick my rapier down the length of its body through its throat.
And you now have a +1 rapier.
He didn't say no.
It's a +2.
You see your captain.
Oh.
Its queen approaches.
I'm making a beeline towards
We
that.
got a survivor.
I'm going over with my flamethrower and pointing it at the pile. Ready.
As I run over,
Stepping
I'm
in
just
front
going to
of the captain.
Crawling
I'm
to
just
my
gonna-
feet.
turn around to the captain. Captain, be careful. Watch where you step. You might die again.
Yaz is using his quarterstaff to get up whilst holding his ribs.
Yeah, I'm going to gingerly walk over with them, realizing I'm actually more hurt than I thought I was.
I'm going to reach to that hand and grab it. And as I'm pulling it out, I'm going to cast Mending on it.
Adam?
Larry, would you say that? I can't understand you.
Oh.
I'll cast my eye around the place, see if I can find them. do investigation crap with them.
You didn't fancy joining in?
I'm just gonna look over there with a raised eyebrow. You were there all along?
I got a 19.
Be there in a sec.
19.
I'm proficient with any tools that I make.
We can repair you.
I think they're saying his
We can
name
rebuild you.
was Pop.
We stats.
Whiz Pop.
Where's Pop?
Pleasure to meet you.
Where's Pop?
Is anybody else alive around here?
Oh.
Ah.
I'm going to walk over to the closest of the beasts and just stomp on it a little bit.
Stats, I'll be able to help you do any repairs or anything, but I should probably get the ship moving first, and I can make some tools when we rest.
I totally understand.
And I'm going to go back up to the chair and yep, and flump into the chair and get ready to make our way.
Take it away.
I'm gonna start just having a rummage around to see what I can find.
Yeah.
I'm
not?
going to be grooming Yars and just kind of shaking his clothes and go, "Orders, Captain, orders."
Is it possible to quickly find the petty officer and the two hands? Forgive me, I've forgotten what their name are.
American.
Does it look like they are? Oh, okay.
Did you say Micken, Cricklin, and Fred?
Fred.
That's right. Yep. Cricklet. Fred. Which one's the? So Micken's human.
Fred is the.
Freaking. Yes. Thank you.
Fred.
Okay, I'll go sort of wander over to the hole. Petty officer, are you squared away your side?
You could say.
Yes.
Yes,
We'll,
and we.
Let's get out of this atmosphere and maybe join each other for a meal.
I think we earned quite a bit of keep right here, and we found a friend.
The ship takes off. Pew! We
We're
level
now
up.
level 4. Oh, okay, that took longer than I expected. I was hopeful for at least 3 seconds.
But yes, yay!
And we'll be safer. Nerds have lives. How weird is that?
Yes, that's me. Hands up. Oh, okay, good.
We have NPCs.
Yeah,
We
no,
have
tell me about it.
NPCs they could play. They could be Cricket and Fred.
Yeah.
And Wizpop.
Believe
Yep.
so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not actually left yet.
Good
night,
night,
players.
players.
Bye,
Good
players.
night, players.
Is it Wednesday yet?
What?
What?
Are we still on?
Hello.
What? Oh my god.
If you don't know, then we don't know.
We're carrying on for 2 more hours.
Yeah.
No, we're
Hooray!
not. No, we're not.
No.
No, we're not. My
Is your computer frozen? You can't get
No.
to OBS.
no, Streamlabs keeps dropping my input when I'm not looking at it because I've got so many windows open and I don't know why it does it. So I have no idea how long it's been muted for.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
I haven't seen anything in the chat.
No,
I
we
know.
no,
So
no one said in chat that
That's
it's mute, and I can still hear the stream.
Yeah, I can
that's
hear it
fine.
now.
As a very quick rundown, because everyone else has been speaking and responding to me, you have finally cleared the ship of all enemies, hoping that nothing else will go wrong on your first jaunt into wild space. You finally leave orbit around Tyrrell and make your way to the world of Akatha to pick up the adamantine asteroid.
Make it away.
Please join us next time, not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Shut up, AD. Please join us next time, Wednesday after, for episode 5 of Spelljammer Academy, Hot Shots Part 1. But yes, thanks to those who will have watched. Thanks to those who will watch. Take care. Stay safe. We love you guys. And again, say goodnight, players.
Good night, players.
Players.
Good
Is
night,
it Wednesday
everybody.
yet?